Every second you spend doubting yourself, every moment you feel unseen, misunderstood, or underrated, it's a poison eating at the core of what could be your greatness. It's a fire burning inside you, that raw, relentless hunger to prove that all those who failed to see your worth were simply blind. Maybe you've been told you think too differently, you don't fit in, you're too intense. Maybe you've even been laughed at for ideas others couldn't catch. That frustration, that deep gnawing rage you feel when your value goes unnoticed, it's real, it's brutal, and it's exactly the fuel to ignite the revolution in your life. Giftedness is never gentle. Real talent, the kind that can remake the world, is wild, untamed, and uncomfortable for most people around you. The truly gifted are misunderstood because society is structured to value sameness and safety, not raw edge and revolution. The system is designed to reward mediocrity, not because it's fair, but because it's easier. It doesn't want the disruptors, the challengers, the relentless builders who break every mold they touch. If you're one of those who burns with potential, be ready. The path you walk will be lonely, harsh, and filled with resistance. But here's a brutal truth you have to accept right now. Waiting for the world to recognize you, to bow down before your brilliance, is a fool's game. The acknowledgement you crave won't come from outside. It won't come from bosses, peers, society, or investors who are stuck in yesterday's thinking. You don't get to be extraordinary by asking permission, by begging for applause, or by seeking validation from the crowd. Instead, you must become so relentlessly excellent, so unapologetically original, and so strategically connected that the world has no option but to take notice. How? First, stop trying to fit into broken systems designed to keep you small. Your genius is not meant to be forced into an outdated mold. Tear that mold apart. Start by identifying what exactly makes you different. Not just superficially, but at the level of how you see the world, solve problems, and create value. Write it down. Own it. But owning it means don't just be proud silently. Use it aggressively. Push until the people around you can no longer ignore the difference. Next, stop focusing solely on your craft or product. The truly gifted understand this. Connection is power, but not just any connection. You need to build a network with ruthless precision. Find other outliers, founders, investors, leaders, who are as committed to transcending mediocrity as you are. Not a large network for comfort or vanity, but a small network so sharp, so fiercely selective, that its members ignite each other's potential explosively. These relationships are not social. They are strategic alliances. Ask yourself every day, who else is willing to break their chains and rise with me? Seek them, reach out with clear purpose, and collaborate with brutal honesty. Then comes the hardest part. Master your inner world. The truly gifted carry the burden of feeling like strangers in their own homes, like aliens in their own minds. That isolation can kill you, or it can make you stronger. Choose strength relentlessly. Learn to flip your loneliness into laser focus. Use that searing pain of being misunderstood to fuel your discipline. If you let the world's rejection numb you, you lose everything. But if you use it as a trigger to sharpen your vision, to work harder, to innovate further, you unlock exponential growth. Remember, true meritocracy doesn't just reward ability, it demands continuous reinvention. You must be ready every single day to prove that you deserve your place at the top. Complacency is your enemy. Your past achievements mean nothing if you don't outwork everyone now, if you don't push your limits and your mind's edges until they bleed. This means brutal self-honesty. Identify where you're weak, be merciless with your time, and stop wasting energy on things or people that don't serve your upward trajectory. Your focus is your currency. Guard it till it cuts like a knife through noise and distraction. Now, about being underrated. Yes, it hurts like hell when you blaze with ideas and no one gets it, when your potential feels invisible. But here's a secret. Being underrated is your superpower. It means there is space ahead of you, unseen and unclaimed. It means you're not trapped in others' limited expectations. Lean into that discomfort. Use the weight of underestimation to carry you further, not to break you. If they can't see you, good. That invisibility is your shield, while you build your empire, your legacy, your game-changing breakthrough. The louder the silence around your talents, the bigger the explosion waiting to happen when you finally burst through. The world is fractured, tied to tradition, stuck in false comfort zones, terrified of change. It has no place for those who think like you do unless you carve it yourself. Build your own system. Create your own rules. Stop dreaming of earning respect within the current framework. Instead, become the framework. Assemble your team of fierce, uncompromising allies who share your vision of merit. Not identity, not legacy, but pure, relentless ability. Together, wield your collective power to smash limits, rewrite rules, and construct new realities. This is not a journey for the faint-hearted. It's a war. But it's your war, and in fighting it, you will find freedom. Step by step, day by day, dig deep into understanding reality as it truly is, not as it's sold to you. Challenge your own limits. The blade isn't folding because of mortality or human flaws, but because you haven't pushed hard enough yet. Declare your freedom to choose your path exactly as you want it, regardless of what anyone else says. Tolerate diversity, but demand merit. Build your individual power so it produces undeniable, measurable results. Make every success a weapon to win more trust, more influence, more capital. The real capital that funds transformation, not survival. You are caught between two worlds. One is the world that wants to keep you small, defined, and safe in a box. The other is the limitless future that only a few have the courage to claim. Your pain, your fire, your rage are the ignition key. Use them to step relentlessly through every door the world slams on your face. If you want to stop being misunderstood, stop waiting for recognition. Become undeniable. Refuse to be invisible. Build an unbreakable network of doers and thinkers who refuse to settle. Push your mind, your limits, and your vision beyond every boundary they place. The truth is, the world isn't ready for you now, but you don't need it to be. You're building something new, something real, something fierce, where your giftedness can thrive without apology or containment. Take this pain, this anger, this frustration, and turn it into action. Connect fiercely, master relentlessly, rebel permanently. The few who rise will light the way for the many. Be one of those few.